To teach in the diaspora 2 decades ago, I got a teaching qualification called a PGCE. So, I sat with one of the directors at TJB Synergy Education, an admissions consultancy company that operates in the UK and Canada, to discuss options for getting onto a teacher training program today. The company is based in London, England, and is part of the higher education industry. Hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel. I am in this business to bring you guys facts and not fiction about teaching, thriving abroad, living abroad, excelling abroad, especially if you look like me. Today, I've got an amazing, wonderful, fantastic person. I met her when I was in the UK, and you guys all know my story of how I went to the UK and how difficult it was for me to settle into the UK. These were some of the people who formed my network. In fact, she babysat my children for me at some point when I was running from one interview to the other. She was at work. I phoned her. I was like, I need childcare. Help me, please. And she came through for me. Today, she's going to be coming through for you all. And that's why I brought her here hot. Before we go on, I'm going to let you introduce yourself, Thelma, because in fact, it's supposed to be a very big introduction.
Wow, thank you so much, Jenna. You actually just took me back to memory lane. Thank you very much. Thank you for this opportunity as well. So, hello everyone. My name is Thelma Bajawa. I am the founder of TJB Synergy Education, and we are an international education consultancy. What we do is to help prospective students who have interest in studying either in the UK or Canada process their admission in no record time, as well as their study visa. We do have a good track record of 100% visa acceptance rate for all our students, which if you have the time, you can go onto our Instagram page, which is at TJB Synergy Education, and you can watch tons of reviews from few of our students.
Do you know, I think I camped on your Instagram profile. I camped on your Instagram site. I was just going through everything. I can't believe that I asked you to babysit my children at some point.
Yes.
I think my son was 6, my daughter was 1. Can you imagine?
You are amazing. How you've done that. I think that's another topic for another day, because I don't know
God.
I don't know how.
So let me I'm sure they're all curious to know this. By the way, guys, I didn't say we met in the UK at the University of Worcester, a university that is so close to my heart. I think I grew up when I went to Worcester. There were so many things that happened to me that I feel like that's when I became the Janet you can see today. Right. What were you doing at Worcester when we met? Of course, I know, but my viewers are curious. So let's let them into it a little bit.
So just like Janet has said, she has a very strong relationship with Worcester. And so do I, probably even more.
Yes, even more.
So Worcester is home for me, because I moved to Worcester from Nigeria as a young teenager. I wasn't even 18 yet. Coming in as a very young student, becoming an adult in that city, gaining not just 1 but 3 degrees from that same university, gaining lots of work experience around different areas and sectors within the university, and now being able to run my business decades after. So that's my own story about Worcester. Worcester is home for me.
Okay, guys, I'm going to give you a little bit of a background. A little bit, just a snippet. She was like SUG president. So she was our rep, she was our mouth, she was our ears, especially in the period when you just arrived from Nigeria, where you're trying to settle in, you're trying to understand what even brought you here in the first place. You were the one who you showed us and showed us the way, like go here, go there. So yes, you have that nurturing, that pastoral feel for it. And I know that because of that, you have an idea of where we're all at the moment. I'm doing what I'm doing, traveling around the world. But I know that you know the people that are head of this, head of that. Do you want to share, or do you want to keep that secret?
No, but you know what? You just said something that is so accurate. I don't know why people run education consultancy, but like you just said, for me, I'm beyond passionate, because I've been there. I know what it feels like. And even before I went on to running my own business, I've
Yes.
always been out there. I've always been like voice for the voiceless, because a huge deal coming to a new country that you've never been to before, new culture, new way of living. It is huge. And so I find myself being the voice of those people who struggle. And the thing is, I enjoy it. I'm also passionate about Nigeria. So I did my primary and secondary school in Nigeria. And I know what schooling abroad did for me as a person, how it rebranded me, how I was able to see things from a different lens. I want other people to see and feel and gain all the things that I've gained. So I sometimes put photos of what I even looked like when I first arrived.
Yeah.
I put photos of my journey, how it started, so that you can see, because I'm very transparent in what I do.
First time I saw you,
Yeah.
they sat at the reception at the University of Worcester.
Yeah.
You were you were that smiley face, welcoming.
Yeah.
As soon as we saw you, I was like, oh, because it's not a very multicultural town. Oh, it's changed.
I literally just got back from Worcester 6 weeks ago. It has
Really?
changed. Yes.
Because back then it was like minority.
Yeah. True.
Not
Back
just
then.
black, it was 3% minority. But as soon as I saw you, I was like, yes, please. And I came straight for you. I introduced myself. I think I was just pouring everything out of my mouth, like, oh, my name is Janet. It was so funny. And from the way you attended to me, even though you were supposed to be attending to everybody, you sort of like everybody, okay, let me just sort this woman and then I'll sort everybody else. And it was fantastic. So it came as no surprise when I heard that you had gone into, you were like the liaison person for students coming from Nigeria. I said, there's no better person. So talk us through how you got that position at the University of Worcester, because I first started with, it's not a very diverse place. But then you, Nigerian, got that position. And then from there, it just launched you into what you were meant to be in the first place.
Well, I think you even said it all. Basically, I think it's personality. It is unique. This is me. This is who I am. And I actually integrate well with a bunch of different people from different countries. So when I did arrive Worcester, I was very eager and keen to learn the culture of the United Kingdom. I wanted to know the culture. I wanted to know people. I wanted to try their food. I didn't seclude myself to just the people that like you rightly said, in my time, which is over 20 years ago, I think I was literally the only Nigerian. And then there was Zimbabwean, there was a Zimbabwean, there was Kenyan, there was Botswana, Malawi.
It was just one of each.
One of each.
One of each.
Just one of each. So they were like Bangladesh, all of that, and Indians. So, one person where like I like to just stay in my bubble. I spread out. You have to know who Thelma is. I ask questions.
Yes.
Student ambassador roles, I'll be applying for that. There were roles in the student union, I would apply for that. There were roles in the international, I would apply for that. So that was what launched me to be seen, because I wanted to be seen. So I was always there in everything. And most of these things were voluntary work. They were not paid jobs. And I did it because at the end of the day, like I said, people want to see your track record. And so one very fateful day, I walked into the international office and I remember seeing Lauren Gayton. She was the head of International Center then.
Yes.
I told her, like, can I come to Nigeria with you guys for recruitment? And it was just out of the blues. She was shocked. Like, who's young Nigerian student? Then I was in my second year at university or so, and doing my bachelor's degree. And I was like, yes, I'd love to come. I told her, I said, I will pay for my accommodation. I just want the experience. Like, I'm so eager because I remember then every year the University of Worcester would travel to Nigeria and Ghana to do BCIE.
BCIE, yes.
BCIE. So they used to go every year. So I just wanted to be a backbencher. I just wanted to go there. And I kind of reason why I thought it was good to have a current student, because the students will come on each poll and, this is a current student. This is what she's doing. This is her journey. It will convince, especially mothers who are coming with their young kids, because I was young when I came. So just, she bought the idea. She said, okay. So I had this t-shirt, and you know what? If you go onto my Instagram page, you see that photo is there. I had a t-shirt and I went with the lecturer, John Gardner. And so John Gardner and we flew into Nigeria. And that was when I knew that that was what I was going to do for the rest of my life.
Your life.
I loved it. I loved it. And you know what? I thought it was going to be a one-off. Nope, it wasn't a one-off,
No,
because
it wasn't.
the following year I went again, and this time I went with Mr. Chris Taylor. And then I
Yes.
went again, I went on my own. So this time around, I was representing Worcester on my own. And by this time, I was already doing my master's. So you can imagine I'd finished my first degree. I was now doing my
Yes.
master's, and I went and represented Worcester. And not just representing Worcester, I was able to get quite a number of Nigerians to come study,
Exactly.
you
That
know.
was the year that Worcester had like a big
Yeah,
cohort from Nigeria. It
Nigeria.
was like, so, oh, okay. Yes, Nigerians there, I will go there. It was fantastic because I was already there. And then I heard that you had gone to Nigeria and
Yeah.
then you came back and then I just saw Nigerians everywhere. Unfortunately, I didn't stay long after that. I
I
left
know
because
you
I
did it.
finished
You
my
just
course.
you disappeared.
I I went after my PGC. I just went straight to Oman. The thing. It was nice. It was nice. So now that you're telling me that it's really diverse, I'm very
It
happy.
is. Oh my God, it is. It's unbelievable. We're talking about nearly hundreds of Nigerian students now.
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
I'm shocked.
But you know what? It's grown. Oh my God.
Yes,
In my time,
yes,
in your time, we only had St. John's campus. Now we
yes,
have City Center campus. Now we have like a art gallery. Now we have the
yes.
medical school. We
Oh
have
my, middle school.
Yes, we got the medical school doctor. Yeah, you can study medicine. You can study medicine, not just nursing. The
Oh
nursing school
wow.
is in St. Paul's, and we literally have medical school very close to the Worcester News, like literally
Yes.
everything. So it's amazing. Like all of that is on my Instagram page. You can see it on the live videos because I was there. I did live videos. You can see all of it. It's beautiful, state of the art. It is amazing.
Oh my Lord. I left when the hive was being built.
Okay.
So as you can imagine, that was a long
Long,
time ago.
yeah.
That was a long time ago. And
You
that
actually
was
witnessed the high. I didn't even witness it. I
no,
didn't
you
know
had
I
left.
got.
Yes. You had left.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So today I have people on my channel, teachers, prospective international school teachers, but the main thing about it is that many of them are coming from their home country and they need the QTS to get into teaching.
Teaching. Yeah.
Some of them have said that they would prefer to come in to do a teaching qualification to get into teaching in the UK and then take that experience out into the diaspora. And I said, from my experience, it was the best thing I ever did. Although I have an American teaching license, my English teaching license or teaching qualification is the one that's opened the most doors for me, especially because Worcester is really, really good for education.
It is actually. I want to say number one because
Yes,
it was an education college.
yes, it
Before
was a
it
teacher
was
training college.
absolutely.
I promised them, I said, don't worry. I have someone who I know who has taken care of me. And because she took care of me, I'm going to bring her for their viewing pleasure so that you can take care of them. And thank God that that's what you do. You take care of people, you show them the way, you let them know what is it they want to do. And you've already covered that already. You let them know how their aspirations and their dreams and the qualifications can all align. So, can you tell us a little bit about getting into the University of Worcester? So, can you walk us through getting into the University of Worcester, especially through you, and then walk us through the PGC?
The way I begin is have a consultation with any prospective students. So friendly chats. So basically, when I'm speaking to students, be it a man or woman, I'm able to relate with you in different ways. So if you're a mother, I can relate with you as a mother. If you're a wife, I can relate with you as a wife. If you're a husband, I can relate with you as a married person. And
Yes.
so I have a consultation with you, a free consultation, and I get to know you. I like to know, who are you? What is your aspiration? What do you want to become? What you
Yes.
don't want to do is waste your time studying something and then you finish and you think, I'm not sure this is the right thing. Let me go study another thing. No.
Exactly.
I'm able to, from our 30 to 1 hour conversation, I'm able to deduce if this is the right path for you, if this
Right.
is the right course for you, if this is the right route for you. Okay. So the first step. Then I'd like to know, obviously, your qualifications. What's your highest level of qualifications? What do you do? I'm assessing you. At this point, I am screening you to see if you meet the minimum requirements of what is needed. So say I speak to you and you tell me, Thelma, I'm interested in doing a PGC in secondary, or I'm interested in doing PGC primary, or I'm interested in doing a master's in education. Then I'll get to know you. I'll get to know, okay, so what do you do currently? You're working? What's your highest level of education? What grades did you have for your WIEC, maths, English, and, questions like that. Then I'm able to find out, I'm able to tell you, okay, I will meet the minimum requirements. Then we go down the route of, okay, so the next step would be me getting your details, your email, and then everything that we discussed, I'll put it in writing, because I do know that sometimes when you talk to people on the phone, you might forget half of what I've said. So I will put that all in writing, okay, so that you can go through it, go through the website. I'll send you links of the exact course that you're interested in, so you can actually read it directly at the website as well. And then once you are interested and you want to take it to the next level, then you sign our terms of business, because we like to work with serious-minded people. I work direct to the source. So I also want to work with like-minded people as well. That is why we have that terms of business. So once you've read that terms of business and you're happy with it and you sign those dotted lines, then we begin work. And how do we begin work? You will now send me all the, so for instance, if you're interested in masters in education, you have to send me all the documents required. Then I have a portal. We have a portal at TJB Synergy where we do the application for you. Okay, we do everything for you. You sit back, relax, and we do the, everything for you. We help you through that process, as well as the visa as well. So it's not like we help you get an admission and we leave you. No, we help you through the process, helping you with the visa, as well as when you arrive, settling in. Settling in is a huge part as well, because you just don't want to somewhere where you don't know anybody. So that's for the master's program. However, for the PGC, you need to apply directly through a link. Okay, that's something we will still guide you through. Okay, but PGC, we can't apply on your behalf, because there are some PGCs where you get some bursaries and some fundings. And so there is a website, there's a link. Even when you go onto the University of Worcester website, you need to apply directly. Okay. Now, we still leave you? No, we don't leave you. So there are questions or maybe personal statements that you're unsure, you just want a second eye, we will help you all through the way. It's just that you will be applying through your own email directly to the university. Once you get an admission letter, once you get an offer, and we're taking it to the next stage of visa, then yes, we'll be working closely with you, making sure that you have the right documents, making sure that everything is ready, bank statement, proof of funds, and everything that is needed, all the requirements. If we don't see that you're ready, if we don't see your documents are ready, we're not going to advise you to put forward your application. So in a nutshell, we are your 360 board. We help you from the start till the very finish. And we are reliable. So if you go onto the website of the University of Worcester, you will see our names, TJB Synergy. We're like literally one of their representatives. So it's there for verification's sake. Okay. So it's there. So we are very reliable. We're trustworthy. We've been with the university for over 2 decades. So and I think you will get a duplicate like us. I have students who are in their final year studying nursing. Have quite a number of nurses who will be graduating next year from Worcester. That's what gives me joy. That is my payback. So for us, that is what we're interested in. We're not just interested in getting you admission, taking you to Worcester. We want to see your journey. We want to see your journey in the next 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, and so on. That is because as we help you, I'm sure you're going to help others. And that is where it's like a baton. When you're running, you're passing that baton and you train this person, and then you do the next thing for the other person and for the other person, and so vital and so vital. So
I can testify. In fact, I was already sipping the milk and honey even before. I'm so happy. Oh my goodness. Do you know what? I'm so happy to have you on my channel today.
We both share the same passion, the same vision, same goal.
Yes.
So when you reached out to me on a normal day, if I'm honest with you, I don't easily just do videos like I like videos, because I live a very busy life.
I know.
Aside the fact that I run a business, which I am doing, I don't just work UK. I'm not just working with Worcester. I work with other universities in Canada. I am a very busy person. with 4 kids as well, 4 school-aged
I
kids. So,
know.
but because you share the same passion, when I spoke to you outside of this, and
Yes.
I was like, yeah, that's
You're
what I mean.
doing this.
That is it. That's what we are talking about. We're on the same mission, the same journey, the same track. We want the same thing. We might not be able to build churches, good hospitals, good roads in Nigeria, but this is our own way of giving back to Nigeria.
Yes.
This is our own, our own way of saying, okay, you know what? We see you, we want to help you. Because sadly, Janet, there are a lot of scammers out there.
Too
Okay.
many.
I don't want to call names, but I feel for a whole lot of Nigerian students who are so gullible. Like some of my students who I've worked with, they've been treated harshly by previous agents. They've been extorted lots and tons of money, breaks my heart because
It does,
that paints the picture of what we are trying to propel. Okay. So I always tell people before you engage with any agent, including TJB Synergy, do your research. Don't just take it from Janet's mouth because everybody's all about making money and business. It's obvious Janet is not about making business because if she was making business, she'd be charging everybody watching this. She's a very busy woman. She's a mother. She's a teacher. She's an entrepreneur. So she's a very busy person. Okay. Yeah. So someone to give you her time for free, my dear, you really want a jackpot. So please, before you engage in any agent, and maybe if you speak to an agent, the very first thing they're telling you is, oh, money, 1 million naira for you to pay. We can even hear you. Then please, that is all wrong notes, okay? So for us, you can tell that it's all about, we're driven by passion. We're driven by passion, and the track record is there. The track record is there. So be very mindful. Like now they have a program for undergraduates, international students, where you can do like a one work experience placement in any country of your choice. Yes, and this Indian students as well talking about, and I'm like, we didn't have it. Also, they have like lots of jobs opportunities in the International Center for International Students. They're doing a good job. So as a teacher,
my gosh,
you have varieties of schools
around that area in St. John's,
where you can do your placement. If you don't like Worcester, yeah.
And like I said, I will not be where I am today if I didn't have Worcester. If I didn't attend that university, I would have been someone else. I would have been somewhere else because the people that I met there actually, people that actually help you along the way. So if they want, if they want Worcester, they come to you. How about if they want to go to Canada? Because I know a lot of people ask me about going to Canada to study. They can just come to you and you will put them through.
Yes. So we also do. Okay. So I am in Canada.
Yes, I know.
Based in Canada, Vancouver to be precise. We work a couple of universities and college in Canada, BC, province, as well as Ontario. And just the same thing, we're going to help you through the process. Just like I said, we'll start off with consultation, screening, and seeing if you meet up with the criteria. Yeah.
I am so honored that you are here
with us. Thank you.
Sharing this. What's your advice for my audience?
Grab your opportunity today because you're not guaranteed tomorrow. Okay, you are not tomorrow. Janice, I said it. I've said it all. It's a lifetime for your kids, your unborn grandkids, and your unborn great grandkids. Okay, it is what you do now that will determine what you see for tomorrow. People invest in ways. I am an educationist, and I believe in securing your future because you don't know tomorrow. Okay, there will come a time in your life where maybe you think what you're doing, you're settling for what you are, but you don't know when you might need that extra thing to your hands, and you stand out. That's the honest truth. You stand out from anyone who. I always tell people, like, if you've never the shores of your country, I'm not saying you should come to UK. Maybe just go to Rwanda or even Cotonou. Just leave. It will broaden your horizon. It will make you see things in a different way because you can't expect to see a result if you keep doing the same thing.
Exactly.
You have to up your game. Okay? Stop asking for the fish and be that fisherman and start fishing. It's not going to be easy at the very first start because just like every one of us, we've told you all the sweet like cream story you want to hear. Now, the truth is there is a shock to the system when you come to a new place. It is not easy. I relocated as a very young person to the UK. So it was easy for me to slide through, but I relocated to Canada as an adult, as a mother. It was not easy. But right now, I am tapping myself.
Loving it.
Well done, Thelma, because I didn't give up and I am enjoying the decision and the fruits of my labor.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to go to Canada. But one thing people is that sometimes you don't know. UK could be your stepping stone. UK could be the ladder, the first step, the place you need to step. I started from Worcester, then went to Southampton, from Southampton to Eastleigh, from Eastleigh now to Vancouver. I don't work with
Everybody, no.
because for me, another advice I will tell everybody: legacy is what you leave when you leave this world, and it means everything to me. The reason why I still have a great relationship with Worcester, which you asked me, is because of integrity. When you have a great integrity, when people can close their eyes and say, if Thelma says it's good morning or the sky is bright, the sky, you don't need to look because of the integrity you've put. Okay, some people try to leave Nigeria for the wrong reasons. There's this outrage of Japa. I want to
Yes,
Japa.
yes.
I am not on that train. So because I'm not on that train, unfortunately, when you speak to me and you're telling me, oh, Thelma, how much is this? I just want to leave. I want to live with my children. We just need it. No. You've got it all wrong. Because the truth is, and I'm going to be honest with you, there is no perfect place on earth. Be it Canada, be it UK, be it Scotland, Switzerland. There are challenges here and there. But if you don't start on the right foundation in the future to come back to haunt you, if you are leaving your country just because I want to Japan, you sell all your properties, then you come there with no vision, no passion, no goal, it will come back to haunt you. So we need to get the foundation right even before you leave. That's the simple truth. Making sure that you're on the right track, the right pedestal, and then we will go on this journey because this is the roots that I know. And it's worked for me. It's worked for Janet. It's worked for so many people that I know. And I want to give you back that gift as well.
Thank you so much for being here today. And guys, hold on to Thelma.
Absolutely.
Try and get people like this around you, and you will never lose faith in that dream that you have.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you. And if you want to reach me, guys, got Instagram page, which is at TJB Synergy Education. Or you can actually send us a WhatsApp directly. We have a WhatsApp number, which is 07828591139. Okay. Or our website is www.tjbsynergy.com. I would like to work with you. Just tell me that you're from Janet's platform. Just say that and you'll be treated with a VIP. Thank you for the opportunity. I don't know how many of your viewers know much about you, but when you think yours is worse, look at Janet's story. Look at her life. Look at how far she's come. Don't let nothing be your limitation. Some of you will say, oh, because I have a child. Girl, we have kids and we're killing it in the world, okay? Women are killing it in the world. Don't say, oh, as a man, things are hard. Boy,
it's a mindset.
Because it is the mindset. It is the mindset. You can go there, you can move mountains, and you can actually do way better than Janet and I put together. So let nothing be your limitation. Let nothing hold you back. And make sure you verify things. Don't just go on, blogs or internets that are not verified. Make sure you get it from the right source, okay? And don't make decision based on, whatever you've heard, please. Please. You got Janet. She's there for you. Reach out to her. You got me now. Thanks for welcoming me into the family. And I'm here for you too. Send me a message, a DM, whatever. And I'll love to help you, okay? Only serious-minded people.
Yes, please. Only serious-minded people. I tell them, if I'm putting 150% in for you, you have to be putting in 200%.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. I am so grateful for this.
Thank you.
Right. Bye, guys. See you in the next episode.